2. Gonna test it right here on my iPhone. Let's see how this is going. Alright, testing. Alright, it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna talk directly to the camera. You are not hallucinating, people. This is the Game of Thrones, the video game. And I'm doing it not for all the haters out there. I'm doing it for my friends. If you are my friends and you are watching this, because I know all of you love Game of Thrones, this is for you. Checking the volume here. My end. Yeah, this is for you. You know, I love the first Game of Thrones season. I like the second one. By the end of the third, I was just out. I was out for many of the reasons that people stayed in or got even more into it or got into it for the first time after season 3. That being said, I have followed all of the lore. I'm gonna test sound real quick. I've read all the lore, I've read all the plot lines, and I know all the main characters. And I wasn't gonna play this because I'm playing Batman Telltale, which is super fun. But when I saw this on sale for like $4 or $5 on the PlayStation Store, I was like, all right, I got to do this for my friends. For all the people out there who think I'm a Game of Thrones hater, I'm going to play the shit out of this game. I am playing on PlayStation. Telltale series is a series of sort of graphic novel adventure games where you do a lot of interaction in terms of dialogue. There is combat in the Batman one, so I don't know if there's going to be fighting in this or what the hell that's going to look like, but there is some QTE, quick time events, where you know, have to click buttons that they show you in time to pull off certain moves. It can kill you. Usually you're okay if you don't hit it in time. So I have no idea where the hell this is going. So I'm just going to get into it. This is for you, friends. Game of Thrones, a Telltale series. Press X to begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Checking for DLC, of course. Here we go. Ooh. I want the controller to fall there. Maximize your Game of Thrones experience. Create a Telltale account. No, thank you. I have plenty of accounts. Alright, so let's just look. I think it made me download the other episodes. Alright, so I want to download all the other episodes. Man, this is inconvenient. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'll just download the next episode just to make sure we don't get cut off. Sorry for the blank screen there for a second. No, I don't have to buy it. I already own it. Did you charge me $5.99 for the original episode? Huh. No, I've purchased all of them. Okay, so I just need to go back to the main menu. So we'll just do the first episode for now. Sorry about that. Alright. Settings. This is always key. Alright, controls. Okay, inventory. Run. Fight actions. Show selectables. Okay. Seems like they added a few things. Audio, video. Always lower the music a tiny bit. Subtitles on. Plenty of bright. Yeah, I'll make it a little brighter. There we go. Gameplay. Invert Y. Yes, on. There we go. Alright. Let's get into the game, folks. Here we go. I have no idea what the hell this is going to be like. Well, I have a little bit of an idea from playing the Batman. Tyrion Lannister. They say all the original voice cast is in this. I probably wouldn't be playing it otherwise. So let us see. As I check the sound one more time. Yep. Choices you make, Taylor you play. For thousands of years, House Forster has been loyal bannerman to House Stark. In the darkest regions of the Westfold, they harvest their ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war. Rival houses seek to claim Forster ironwood for themselves. The fate of House Forster hangs in the balance. Okay, House Forster. I believe this is a new house, or at least a minor house. I'm doing it for you people. I've heard this isn't very good, by the way, but I'm gonna play it all anyways. Looks like Robb Stark, who they killed unceremoniously. All right, this is loud. Let me see.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North,
and set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells
I
it.
guess Jaime Lannister got fucked. This might be after season 2 or 3.
Itself, you know.
I'm gonna have to clean Lord Forrester's sword. Is this me? Okay.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
I hold down X.
It's only blood.
Now I slide it. There we go.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You.
These animations are nowhere
like
near as good.
I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
I'm gonna be a dick.
Your lordship.
I'm gonna be a total
I had
dick.
a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
I'm gonna go with
Never
it.
lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
I believe him.
Captain the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Here's
Not
the
before
Lord.
he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning
All
Norrin's
right.
honor.
Everyone looks the same, but I have to remember this guy's face.
It's more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine.
Get your lead some wine.
on.
Right, thanks. You do it.
It's your job.
No, I want to
Right,
stand his
thanks.
good side.
You're welcome.
Good side.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Norrin's
Okay.
family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is
It looks
forever
like
in his debt.
PS3 at
I've never
best.
seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your gun. Tonight we celebrate.
Right, so a slight mild side story going on here. With all of Robb Stark's supposed armies,
King in the North!
battle that never happened. And they kill him, my favorite
March on
character. Fuck you,
Casterly
Game of
Rock,
Thrones.
And House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
Alright,
Gods of
let's do it. That's the thing, I love high fantasy, guys. I'm in.
Death to the Lannisters!
The North remembers!
We remember.
Got it.
That was abrupt.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his
Roderick.
father, I could not be more proud.
I have to
of the
watch
lad
after
he's
his son.
become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups.
Right,
I'd
everyone's
rather
drunk.
you were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
What's to be done with
Been
me?
on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To bring honour to House Forrester, my lord.
You have
Yeah.
more honor than those who were born to it.
I
There
thank
were
you.
those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire.
Batman
You've
puts us to
erased
shame,
those
dog.
doubts entirely. It would be an
To
honor to see
shame.
you riding by Roderick's side in the
Oh, I will
vanguard
be.
tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Part of this is I don't have
It's
the
well
patience for
deserved.
Shadow of Mordor.
Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a
But for now,
bitch to everyone
it's
else
between
except
us.
for the Lord.
Celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now
Discouraged?
go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Alright, so now I have to
Thank
find Roderick.
Bloody hell.
Is that him? He looks old.
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
I like this
Better
guy,
watch your
but
tongue, boy. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
Norin, okay. It's hard, these guys all look the same. I was saying, this brown filter is not
Maybe I
lovely.
think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers.
Ah,
saying
pig
is-
farmers.
At this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low.
We're working our way up. I already got
All
a
know,
promotion.
we could be squires for life.
Not me.
Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it
I'm
time.
not telling them.
You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it.
Alright, so my
How
uncle's
much
somebody.
further?
That's right over there.
So I supposedly own all these episodes, so why isn't it downloading is my question.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Is he putting something in there?
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Oh shit, it's going down.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
I noticed some shit.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
Oh boy. I think
What's
I
wrong
missed
with
it.
him?
There's something in there.
Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Uh-oh. I gotta say Bowen.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Oh, does the dad die? Laughable, man. Alright, here we go.
back! We need to get back to camp!
We need to warn the others. Alright, here comes the QTs. So I'm moving my controller where they tell me to move it, basically.
Run for it! Garen, we have to get back!
It's not a particularly advanced form of video gaming, but for a story like this, it works perfectly. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna have to hit something in a second. There we go. Hold on to it. Oh man. I got saved there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi, kitty.
Ready, boys!
Oh boy. Here comes the execution. No, not on my watch.
Shoot that one!
Alright, up.
What?
I got smacked because the controller is fucked. Sorry about that, guys. Controller was fucked.
Ready, boys!
Alright, I'll try and be more delicate here.
Whoa!
This is really made for a computer, I think.
Shoot that one!
There we go. Yeah. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back. This looks so ghetto, I love it. Uh-oh. Crawl forward to safety. Where's safety? Alright, I'm hitting X, hitting X, hitting X, hitting X, and now I hit triangle. Usually they don't let you wander around a whole lot. Is he gonna kill me? Uh-oh. Back and forth. There we go. Thanks, horsies.
Good fucking riddance!
Got it. Did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
He's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
I totally
Find
missed
your
that because I don't know it.
quickly.
Alright guys, really quickly, I'm sorry to throw the screen off. I want to make sure that at least the next episode downloads in case I want to go right into it. So hold on one sec. I should have this season pass. Now it wants me to buy it? It says I own it. Oh, there it is. Download 2. And... what? No, I own everything. Alright, so let's go back to the Game of Thrones menu. And the PlayStation Store. And episode 3. And Wow, they're really gonna make me do one at a time. Okay, well, I got it on sale. Not gonna complain. Alright, downloading episode 3. Now we're gonna go back to the game. Sorry about that. Let me just make sure the feed comes back on. There's a codex, huh? Oh, here it is. Gregor Forrester. There's the lady. I guess Roderick's dead because I saved my friend. That guy looks like a Viking. Mira is hot. Ethan is brooding. Talia is idealistic. Ryan is young. Garrett is plain. Duncan is honorable. Dagor is kind of mean looking. This guy looks like Joel from The Last of Us. Alright. Let's go back. Time to grab a weapon. There we go. People should be saving me. Oh!
You fucking traitor!
Yeah, dude.
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
I did nothing there. He's like, you already failed to protect my son. I should have saved his son. That was dumb. Maybe they were gonna die. I'll both die anyways.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
They're already... am I gonna have to run into the wilderness? Sure. Oh, that looks bad.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
I'm getting the hero
There's no time
sword.
to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
I will avenge you, my lord.
You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
I'll come rescue you, or I'll avenge you, or both.
Tell your uncle. Tell him.
Oh, the uncle now is a big thing.
Must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Of course. What else are you gonna say?
It's those foresters.
I gave him my
Do
word.
this for your house.
So they're gonna give me a reason not to tell him, I
Kill those
suppose.
fucking foresters.
Aye.
With love from the fray.
Thus passes the family of the important people. Oh my god, look at my guy run. He's such a little pussy. Yes. Best part of Game of Thrones. Sorry, I'm gonna sing in the background. I'm gonna have to listen to Game of Thrones soundtrack after this. Goddamn, is it good? Alright, let's do this. I mean, Batman is beautiful and some good writing, but this is much more up my alley, as they say. Alright, Forrester Lands. This is like an old school RPG, but I don't have to do a lot of excessive fighting. It's fantastic. Okay, I don't know those writers. Same director as Batman. Aw. That's a great pig. Okay, so I do get to move around a little bit. But not a lot. Yeah, not a lot. The pig's just hanging out. Oh, blood. Looking for clues like Batman. It's nice to just be a dude, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Fresh blood. Let's see what else we come across. A dead pig. Thing is, I have to keep the Y inverted for those quick R2 moments where I have to like grab something or slice someone. It's just one of those things you get used to in the old days playing Sims. Ooh, here's a cart. Anything in the cart? No? Literally nothing? Oh, here's another cart. At least they make them walk over there. I suppose it's just like a quick cut.
That's Father's car.
My father's cart?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Oh, here we go.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Oi. Oh, they're killing pigs to eat, I suppose. Am I gonna have to fight these guys with QTEs? I'm not seeing anything else over here.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm trying to sword
I'm
bitches.
going to kill you.
Alright, here we go.
So
I got the
you
hero
can try
sword.
if you like, and then we'll feed
Alright.
you to the pigs.
I'll try not
Get
to die here.
Off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton
Fuck
is
the
the
Lord-
new warden of the North.
Yeah, fuck the Boltons.
I reckon he like a proper lordly sword
Oh,
like that.
Rob Stark will not like this. There's one. Alright. They put on different sides of the screen too, which makes it tough.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Let's do it. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, bitches. Whoops. That didn't work.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
I'm gonna have to save myself here, I guess.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
I'm gonna take the less sexy weapon. Yep. It's a better overall weapon. I can defend myself. There's my sword. Just in time. I was waiting for it.
Mercy. Please,
No, kill him.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have
Sorry,
no
this is
home.
Game of Thrones.
No, please.
It's my dad,
White
dude.
Widow will see
This is
you
fucking
hang
Game
for
of
this.
Thrones.
That much I promise.
Alright, just let him run away? Okay. Sure. I sent a message. That's for goddamn sure.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
He's gonna die too. I'm gonna unplug my controller. Hopefully it's okay.
She hid. I tried to stop them.
Nothing you can do, Dad. Just like Horizon, everyone dying in our arms on the ground. Hey, you gotta do it. Like I had
I'll
to
kill
die.
the men who did this.
I killed most of them. There's one left. Maybe there are more. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, Rivendell. Ironrath, Stronghold of House Forster. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, maybe the set pieces will be great because the characters look like balls.
It's Garrett.
So I have to tell my uncle the truth.
Get the Castellan. Tell
Regardless.
him his nephew survived.
He's gonna be crazy or something.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall.
Oh, this guy
Quickly.
does look noble. Let's just sit back a little bit here. Microphone's picking up just fine. Oh, here comes the healing.
White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Yep. Fucking Boltons.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister,
I'm starting to
was
get a
only
look
8
on my
years
guy.
old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's
Yeah. Fucking
unimaginable.
Starks.
Unacceptable.
God, I love
You
the
have my
mythology
condolences.
of Game of Thrones. I'm gonna have to
Thank you,
watch
Maester.
it. Probably watch it after this. Actually, do I have it on my phone
Blade
right now?
cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
I should be able to save your leg. Was I supposed to
Your
stop that?
justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Alright, hold on one sec, guys. I'm just pulling up the info for the game here. There we go. Here we go.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ew. Ew, Game of Thrones. Actually putting maggots in there. Interesting.
These are dark days, I fear.
It's nature,
To
man.
lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead.
Ethan. Interesting. Name of my cousin. And a good buddy of mine.
This might hurt a bit.
You think it may be cute to
Hold
eat the
this for me,
pain?
will you?
It's gonna get me involved in
I
this somehow.
understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
It is a bit
Not
odd.
that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Ooh, low blow.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Alright, what's this? Medical supplies? Maggots. Yuck. No thanks. I'll pass on touching the bucket. What's this up here?
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm
not
fine.
losing my
Maester
leg.
Henry, look, I'll show you.
Let me look at this crazy tapestry. Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Although,
I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan.
There's a little one.
Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Or anything past 1 or 2.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Here's Roderick.
Roderick.
Doesn't look like son, but whatever. That's fine. Talia and
Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Asher.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Exiled, huh? Learn more about the forces on the menu codex page. Alright. I want the lore, so here it is. Oh yeah, I went through all this. We'll go through all that later.
Let's get mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
The Lord's chair. Let's go the long way around. Yep. Doop 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 doop. Janky animation's taking too long. Yeah, if I was like a hardcore gamer and a massive Game of Thrones fan, I'd be like, meh. For me, this is just what I want, honestly.
The Ironwood Grove.
I always wanted the side stories, not just the main ones. I'm definitely gonna have to catch up on Game of Thrones, though. It's inevitable. There's just not a lot of good fantasy.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
The strongest wood in the known world.
The Foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
Alright, I buy it. We go back.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
I'm fine. Is there anything back here? Let's see. What else is back here? Come on, game. I know there's something. No? Really? Let me walk around this entire room and there's nothing here? Alright. I like the look of this guy. I've been moving, dog.
Does your leg feel weak?
No.
Nah, I'm a young
I
buck.
just wanted to ask you.
Why do I say this? Can I leave now? Who is the new lord? Never mind. I think I know who the new lord is, so I don't really have a choice here.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
That pretty much describes Game of Thrones.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power. They proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Hey man, I'm in the game.
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
I knew the answer to that. Right.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned.
Not so pregnant pause.
Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging.
Uh-oh.
There's still
Corrupt
so
son.
much he has to learn. Yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why is it frightening? What will become of me?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question.
Thank you.
Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
That's true.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Alright, he's a musician. He's a crazy musician.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett.
The women of Game
We're
of
all
Thrones.
relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Emma Watson.
Talia
That's
asked to see you.
Emma
Garrett,
Watson.
I heard what happened.
Mixed with Chloe Price.
Is it true?
Chloe Watson.
Your family...
Everyone's dead. I want you to love me, even though I think we're...
So sorry.
related to each other?
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
No, I don't get to say anything? Okay. That's disappointing.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end. When all was lost.
It's true.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
Robb
A
Stark.
fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
You gotta give her all the info. You gotta trust her.
This has been so incredibly
She's like Lady
difficult
Stark.
for
You
us,
gotta trust her.
especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes,
That's
my
true.
lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Yeah, something about
Any
my
last
uncle.
words before he passed? If you can
North
remember.
Grove.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
Oh, that was my secret message. Cool.
I see.
Alright.
You have the Forrester's sword.
She definitely has the Sansa
Ethan
Stark
should
hair.
have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs.
Okay, so I would have given it to her
His
anyways.
family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous,
Uh-oh.
especially now.
Here we go.
Time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Oh, so much for the hero sword.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people.
I'm not sure
Your
who's
family.
I share
not
your
Ethan.
outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want
That's
his
true.
retribution.
He does. Alright, what's
We're
my
the
choice
ones who
here?
should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much,
Yeah.
I promise.
Fuck yeah.
Now is not the time for vengeance.
If not
Yes,
now,
it is.
when?
Yeah, fight
You
now.
have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do?
Rally out.
Nothing.
I would
Rally.
have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett
Pretty-
has lost as much as anyone
Good
else
dialogue.
within these walls.
Good
Maybe
dialogue.
you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be
Yeah,
smart.
I don't want to betray him
Eddard
quite yet.
Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So,
I'm
what's to
biding
be
my
done?
time. I'm not gonna go to my uncle right away. Even though I just realized it's my uncle.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord
Just a
Ethan.
boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows
He
nothing
doesn't know.
about
Kids are
leading.
smart.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's
Exactly.
bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
And fuck
The
them.
boy was just defending himself.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder.
Bring it.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us
I'm trying
to
to
the
move
torch
my
and
uncle
kill us
over
all.
to where he
I'd like
needs to
see
be.
them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Oh, really?
Cannot
Huh.
stay. Duncan.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett.
I don't
There's
care.
only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Uh-oh. Am I going to Castle
You're
Rock?
sending him to the wall. The
Go
boy's
to the
done
wall,
nothing
yes.
wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you.
I
To
tried.
stay would bring destruction upon us all.
Story wants me to go
I
to
know
the
that's
wall.
not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. That settles it then.
Yep.
You can have my horse.
Can't beat this for $5,
I'll see you
guys.
have plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Do I get a response here? Alright, so I get to explore a little bit and then I head to the wall. It's kind of cool. Whoa. That was some major jank there. I really don't care about that stuff.
Word up to me.
Especially
I'd
games
gladly
like
drive a
this.
sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will.
Today. That day is
Now,
today.
I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting
This feels
the interests
off.
of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Bullshit.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh, here it is.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Oh, I already told him this. But that was my
Sorry.
duty.
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Gotta
It's
ask.
the North Grove.
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up
Okay.
by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
I told Lady Forrester, and Maester Ortengrin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears.
Too late.
I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester.
I don't
He's the
trust
last
anybody.
person I would trust with this information.
I don't trust
Which is
anyone.
why, from this day forward,
I didn't
this
realize I was
must be
making that
our
choice.
secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this
North
house.
Grove, the North Grove, the North Grove. Okay, everything's
Don't
North Grove.
breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It
Ooh,
will help.
Ranger. Yeah. It's so awkward. The actual animations aren't terrible, but the little transitions are really awkward.
Iron from ice.
Oh, okay, I guess that's it for the royal
Iron
family.
from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember,
It's the
you
Stark way.
represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
You already have. Cool. My guess is like the other games, the first episode's gonna be the longest.
Garrett, wait!
Uh-oh. Emma Watson. Whoa. Take. Thanks, Talia.
Be
Slash
safe.
Chloe Price slash Emma Watson. Smile. Ride. Thing is, if these games end up getting bought for $5, like why should they put in $60 worth of effort, honestly? As long as they get the writing and characters good enough. Is that it for the first chapter? No, I knew it couldn't be. We just got the theme music. Doo, 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 doo. Uh-oh, are we going to other characters now? Oh, cool. Yes. Alright, this is great. I'm digging this. Fuck yeah. The other guy was kind of boring.
Find him. Could you?
And it so looks like Emma Watson.
hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
Nope, not revealing
I don't
myself.
like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Oh, my poor little brother.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's just a game, Ryan.
I mean, Life is Strange 1 looks
I
better
don't
than
like
this.
it.
Okay.
He was worried you were gone.
I'm not
Never
going anywhere.
find you again.
Of course
I'm
you'd find
right
me.
Here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I could write all this dialogue.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home?
I like the
want her
extended
to die
dialogue.
too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I
There's
promise
episode
you.
3 installed.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking.
So, can I make
they said
this guy a
someone
good
will
guy?
come here looking for revenge.
Talking.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
That's right.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland.
This
for
is
one.
great, cute fantasy
He says you can't
writing.
fight
Come
very
on, people.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
I don't know what milksop means.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says.
I'm not
I
going to be
can protect
Anakin Skywalker.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. Yeah.
But I know it's not good.
It's not good, exactly.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Lord should know how to fight. We're going to do this here? I just want to check
Do you
sound real
remember when
quick.
we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well,
Look at all
then
this
everything
extended dialogue.
changed.
This is great.
Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore.
Never smiled, did
Asher-
Roderick.
Asher just got angry. At
Asher got
everything.
angry at everything. Interesting.
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Just be you, right?
I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I promise I won't change. I
don't
may
need
have
to
to
be like
change.
them.
I may have to change.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna meet the Lord.
But since you're
We're
the
just
new
playing in our
lord,
little glade
you
grove.
can
This
do
is great.
anything you want.
I suppose.
You can do anything you want.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Sorry about that, guys.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes. Of course. Why not?
Yes, I'm drunk with power.
Lord Ethan, you're
It's the least we can do. Here we go.
On your feet.
This is great. We had to play as one of the lords, and not just a random soldier, even if it's off the main story. In fact, I prefer it's off the main story.
What's
although
the
I'm still
matter?
hoping for the
Lord
cast.
Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Whoop.
He's come demanding justice.
Uh-oh. Here
Can't
come the
you
White
meet with
Hills.
Duncan?
God damn it.
He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
The Castellan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord.
I gotta stand up to him.
We really must go.
We really must
It's your
go.
decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Nah, I gotta go.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Yeah, hesitant
Very
though.
well then.
Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. Into the Great Hall. Throne room, whatever you want to call it.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again.
This guy's a bully.
Let's not do something rash.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he
Yeah, I'm
already
gonna try
is.
and calm the
He's got
situation.
5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
Yeah.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves.
Yeah,
Only
this guy's
cowards
wrong.
and dead men, Lord.
It's wrong. It makes sense for Garrett to be blustery, but for the young princeling lord, no. No, we're gonna play this cool. Unlike when I had Bruce Wayne hit the Penguin multiple
Lord
times.
Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
Yep, you're not getting the hand. Sure,
My only
Spit.
regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've
Bastard.
been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
That's right.
Aye. And look where that got him.
Fighting bravely for the cause they
And
believes
no
in.
bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no
This is just like
fucking bread and
Vikings. I love it.
You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Bruce Bolton.
And we've been his bannermen for
I'm not
5
sure where this takes
fucking
place.
centuries. You
Or when, I
scunt.
should say.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
Ah, you and our
squandered your
mithril.
share.
Our share was taken from
Vibranium.
us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord
This is
Whitehill?
spiraling out of control. This is not going well.
Your man, the squire.
I like
We were minding
his
our own
design.
business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said.
Oh,
When your
right.
man attacked us for no reason.
Hear
Hmm.
that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
You're scum.
He
I
acted
fucking
in
hate
your
you.
name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Ooh.
Where's the fucking
Roasted
coward who killed
pig
my
farmers.
men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Can't do that.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh, yeah, mama. The women rule. God, she looks just like Sansa
You
Stark.
bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill.
Oh,
Have
that's
you
great.
forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here.
Mhm.
If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Thanks, Mom.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll
Okay,
see
sure.
whose word is law.
Sure. Okay.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
That's right. That's right. Strong rulership. Need it in medieval times. Need strong rulership.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
Fuck
You
yeah.
were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still
Right,
when
so
Ramsay
who's-
Snow arrives to see
Who's
you bend
playing
the knee.
Lady? Who is playing
Prepare a
Lady
raven.
Forrester?
We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Other voice actors. Oh, here's Castle Rock. Oh, is here the...
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor.
Yeah, here we go.
Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
King's Landing.
It's presented to her as it should be.
That sounds like Natalie Dormer plays Marjorie. Okay, let's look at everything. Here's Mira, who, like the Starks, like some of them are at Castle Rock. Ooh, lots of stuff.
Ethan made this for me.
This is much more my pace of game than Batman. Just feels like Life is Strange.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Lady Marjorie, Natalie Dormer.
Must belong to
She's a
Lady
cutie.
Elena.
She is a cutie and a rising star. No doubt.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
I'll remember you,
It's a
Asher.
strange place, Essos.
Oh, Essos? Whoop, unfinished letter? Excuse me. Okay, I guess I'm writing in it. Or reading it.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city.
So this one Marjorie
I
becomes
do wish you
queen.
and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I
Mhm.
look forward to the day you can.
She's a lovely design. Very pretty. Great complexion. It's the thing. I'd rather have more games like this that just have low budgets and cost less and are just about exploring and shit. Did I mention you should play Life is Strange?
Wonders made by man. Lomas Longstrider.
Lomas
A gift from
Longstrider.
Roderick.
Oh, poor Roderick. So does she know already that what
I
happened?
hope to see them all someday.
Yeah, this is totally Sansa Stark stuff. Look at that
Landing.
beautiful view. I'm gonna get to hear the characters.
Today.
Yes, this is great. It's worth the money alone. Love the main cast. And this, I love everyone. Like, that's the thing. People don't realize. Actors in Game of Thrones. I mean, the fact that Colleen Wing, you know, who's now been in The Defenders and Star Wars, is considered like one of the weaker actors and characters, just shows you the quality.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady
All
Marjorie
right,
to
we're gonna
intervene
get
on our
Natalie
behalf.
Dormer.
She
Fuck
is
yeah.
our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Yep. Guess I looked at everything. Is this gonna be Marjorie? What's going on over here? Anything? No. Coming.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Who is this?
No, it's fine.
Why would I
Come
send
in.
you away? You're adorable. These games. That's not even a choice.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
I'm gonna trust this
If
guy.
you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's
Something
kind of
like
you to
that.
ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please
You
hurry
could be
if you
spying.
can. Lady
but-
Marjorie will be here in a
Ooh,
minute.
Of course.
Natalie Dormer. Yeah. Yeah.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Am I responding to
may be
this?
wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
That I have no idea about.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Oh, what was Cersei
Cersei?
talking about? What was it? Yeah, lots of
They
pregnant
appeared
pauses.
to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Oh, that's me. That is definitely me.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing. With so
Yep, that's
many
why we're
lords and
chatting.
ladies about.
That's why we're chatting.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
What was Cersei saying?
Good night,
Guess I missed my chance. Seems in character, though. Yeah! Natalie
Lady
Dormer.
Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Yeah. Thank you, Natalie Dormer, giving us some of your time. Let's see who else shows
The day you
up.
arrived in Highgarden, I thought of you more as a friend than as
It's
my
definitely her.
handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
It's not a
Thank
bad
you, my
likeness.
lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your
Definitely got the
family.
cheekbones.
I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course.
I can't
And
trust
I will
her,
help
but
you in any way I can.
I'm playing the
But
character.
there's another matter we must attend to first.
Uh-oh. I can't
You
believe
must
Dinklage is in
understand
this.
There are limits
Definitely
to what
Jon
I can
Snow.
say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden
Should have
from
been
the North
Sansa Stark.
whose family fought for Robb Stark.
Yeah, I'm a traitor.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Okay, so I gotta show my loyalty
Cersei
to her.
herself cornered me this morning outside the royal
Oh,
cell.
she's admitting to it.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she
Yeah.
painted you a traitor.
Fucking Cersei. Fucking Cersei.
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens.
Damn right.
But you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless,
I wonder what Natalie Dormer thought of this.
she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort.
I
For
can't
what
wait to
don't
see
know, but
see
she's
Dinklage's
waiting for us
character.
now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Oh,
I
here we
wouldn't
go.
ask this of you if it were not important. I
What
cannot
would-
afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
Oh gosh.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
That's good advice. I could also just say fuck you, Cersei, but I'll
See
get
if
my
the
head
Queen
chopped
Regent
off.
is ready to receive us.
Man, this fucking game. It's just like Batman. Speechless. The guards. Oop. Marjorie.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
Thanks,
You may
Maggie.
feel one thing, but you must say another.
Yeah, she's not wrong. Now's not the time to, unless I can very subtly get information from Cersei. I don't want to get my head chopped off. I do not want to get my head chopped off. For the love of God. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Do I actually have to walk to her?
You can do this.
Alright. Anything here? Anything here? Yes!
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion.
Oh, man.
Grace?
This is great. Oh, it looks just like
With
Sarah
your
Connor.
permission,
Wow, she looks like an
allow me
elf.
to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
That's an amazing portrait of Cersei. A portrayal. Stand tall, bow your head, kneel before her.
I am
And it-
honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
I'm gonna be passive
House
aggressive.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the
Thanks,
king.
Marjorie.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Yes, Lena Headey.
Is your family loyal to the
Oh
king?
yeah, we are definitely loyal.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yes, she didn't say which. The girl's clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from
All
the
right.
girl of the North.
I have one more chance, maybe.
Perhaps she can explain why the Foresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries.
All right, a practical answer here. They're not traitors. They were our wardens.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps for her own good.
This is fantastic.
And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served.
Do I have one more chance?
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose
Yes.
Bolton?
I can't fuck around with this.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
This is awesome. This makes really makes me
Allegiances
want
are
to watch.
not easily abandoned. But
Mhm.
now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Right, so the Starks
There
are
are
dead.
ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his
Ah,
armies.
so you need me.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House
Oh
Forrester.
yeah, absolutely.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent
This
it
is
from
awesome. Dinklage, hilarious
Ask any
even in
Lannister,
video
and they'd
game
do
form.
whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would
Casterly
be
Rock.
unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
She's fearing me
What
slightly.
did you have the girl do, Cersei?
Yeah,
It's not as if
seriously.
she fought beside the Starks,
That's
wielding
true.
a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Thank you, Tyrion. As
Raises
always.
an interesting question, I suppose.
Whoop.
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false
Renly.
assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Uh-huh.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Ooh.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Wow, I might get a lot of
If
these main
there's a
casts.
point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Like Marjorie's gonna be in it for a while?
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Huh.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your
Oh
king
boy.
and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
Can be
My
honest.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Fuck you,
Who would you
Cersei.
choose?
I've got to choose the king.
Of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
And my priority's not
She
getting killed by you.
is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she
Oh god.
which is not very encouraging.
It's not getting what I want. It's just being honest, but also
I'd like a
loyal.
word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, Marjorie, don't be angry. You're the one who specifically told me, and I was already way less loyal. Oh, here we go. Yes.
I'll walk you out.
Yo, this is so good.
This may come as a surprise.
They probably just did this
but
in the
I
first
met your
episode.
father once, at the tourney
Ooh.
at Lannisport.
Aw.
Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We
I
only
know you
spoke
don't trust.
briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Thanks, Tyrion.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for
What
all
else
to
could
hear.
I have done?
Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated.
I don't
although
think so.
Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you.
It is.
But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart.
This is great.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Not in Cersei's world.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
Ooh.
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
I do trust Dinklage the most.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Gotta trust
You are
Tyrion.
a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Sweet.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her.
Sansa, prisoner of
Three
the
beautiful
house.
bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
This is awesome. Yeah. I'm playing Game of Thrones, guys. This is fantastic. That's what the whole show is. It's just dialogue choices, right? I'll do a whole podcast about this. This is fucking fantastic. It's like perfect weather there all the time.
Mira, I was worried.
And you are?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for
Who
the
is
wedding.
this?
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th born.
Should I trust her?
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah? What?
Sarah.
It's true.
My sister's
And
name.
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
You don't want to know your future husbands.
Although, marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like.
Trust me, Joffrey is the worst.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Can I trust her?
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen?
I said it.
Northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter.
What the hell's a scepter?
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms.
Trust
I
Marjorie.
might even
It's
allow you to be
not
my handmaiden.
not good.
Let's see. Who else should we marry?
Yeah, I can't trust her. Cannot trust
Brienne
her.
of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Oh, references to the show.
Sir Bronn and... What are you doing?
Oh, here comes the reckoning.
Well?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game.
Sarah.
It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet
Ooh,
they
she's
say it is
making moves.
men who are powerful.
Nope, not in Game of Thrones.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
It was for you.
I'm just glad it's over.
You would have gotten in trouble.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Do I agree? Sarah's right, it's hard to please.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
I'm a smart one.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton
Thank
might
you,
do to your
Lady
family.
Marjorie. I knew you would approve. That's why I
do
did it.
appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
Uh-oh.
Something important.
Is it coming out?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
I didn't tell Sarah anything.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sure.
Go on.
Okay. Stop the Boltons. Could Joffrey help? My
Ask.
mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
My family.
Ramsay Snow.
And gave her
What
the whole
would you
thing.
have me do?
Yeah,
My
what would
mother
I have her
fears
do?
our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Hmm.
She thought if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know
Raven.
House Forrester has the protection of
course.
the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Yep.
That is
She-
no small request.
yeah,
Especially now.
It's good to
I
frame
know,
it with my
lady,
mom.
And I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
It's true.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I know how fantasy's written.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the
Wow,
week.
I'm really manipulating
I
Marjorie.
would
This is
never
great.
ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Okay.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I
Yeah.
cannot promise anything.
This
Thank
is not
you,
going to
my
end
lady.
well for me. This
I will
is
send a raven
not
to my
going to
family
end well for me. Nope, not going to end well, but Marjorie is clearly affected. Alright, King's Road. Here we go. Headed to the north. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Whoops, there goes the horse.
7 elves.
Man, this is a great first episode. Although I want to get back with the other two characters.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, this fucking guy.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a
What's
coat?
this guy's name? Ramsay Snow. Ewan Ryan.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
What am I supposed to do?
Is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these
Was I supposed to do something?
foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was
Snap.
My lord?
Fucking Ramsay Bolton.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
What would running do?
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Yeah, running would have done nothing. Now what, am I following them? This is not going to be pretty. This is going to be quite ugly.
Bloody hell.
Damn. We back to Ethan?
Lord
Cool.
Ethan! As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
That's a lot. That's 600 years.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Gregor the Good.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Oh boy.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Let's see what his crimes are. Emma Watson.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
I don't want to kill this guy.
House is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
I'm gonna try and inspire you.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins
can't
to
let
rub
this get
together
out of
since
hand.
Lord Gregor left us to rot here.
I
Where's
can't let
our
this get out of
pay?
hand.
Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Crowd is against me, or
Lord Ethan, I know these
is
words
with
are
him.
hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I mean, the wall is the way they normally deal with this.
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Well, you're not really innocent.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Send him to the wall.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My
Sorry, it's Game of Thrones.
Without me, they'll die!
We sent the other guy to the wall. I don't know why you can't go. Seems to be what the normal decision is.
Certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Yeah, I wasn't going to chop his fingers off.
Of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire.
Mm-hmm.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty.
Alright, so
you need someone you can trust by your
I don't
side.
really trust you.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel.
Oh god, I gotta pick someone?
Of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I don't want to give it to the warmongering guy. Alright. Food.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are
2 weeks.
Steps we can take.
Such
In
as?
the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores.
No.
We can do it again.
They're already starving.
We've done it before in desperate times.
No. There must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more.
There you go.
My lord.
Okay. Very anime.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White
That did not work.
I only hope to give you an advantage.
You had your reasons, but nonetheless, you undermined my authority. I can't have that happen again.
It won't, my lord. You have my word.
Thank you, Duncan.
I'm gonna go with the war leader.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
I'm gonna go with the war leader.
Come on, you dogs!
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Alright, so who's
Hello,
this guy?
Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what
Uncle.
you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother.
Ah, the narrow sea. Sweet. Cully sea.
Return with him.
Yeah.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
That's true.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
It's true.
Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Yeah, I mean, I
not with
met
the likes
the guy.
of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Uh-oh. Emma Watson.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always
Well,
thinks of
those
family
eyes,
above
a
all
little
else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
What are you concerned about?
I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to
Gotta make tough
leave.
calls.
They need me to, but...
What?
Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
That's what I did.
Remember, you're just as capable as
Always ask the
Asher
women,
or
though.
Roderick ever were. I know it.
Thanks,
I
sis.
only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Yeah. Good sisterly advice. As you clip off screen there. Okay. Let's get this guy. Here we go. I'm doing it.
Sword up! Swing left!
But as soon as he gets out of the line, he's gone.
Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make. and I
Game of
wanted your
Thrones. You gotta
advice.
pick this guy.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills.
It's true.
I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He
true.
likes to talk. But now's the time for action.
I might regret
So,
this.
When will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Alright.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
What if I go back? Can I go back to Duncan? Probably won't let me. What am I looking at exactly? The world outside. Tiny little fortress.
Sword or a turkey leg?
Oh, hey, Ryan.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with?
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
But now I have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like
Yeah.
that one.
Hopefully not
Only
too
a
soon.
lord could have that sword.
Oh, is that mine?
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
And?
Is he our enemy?
No.
A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished.
Sorry,
Someone
little
did something
brother.
bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse.
That's
I
not
want
how
a
it works.
real sword. No one's afraid of wood.
I'm too young.
I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Okay. That's mine. I think. Alright, what if I talk with Duncan again? Can't. I'm gonna talk to Mom. We'll do what Mom wants me to do.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is
It's
our
worth
greatest
so much.
asset, my lord.
Vibranium.
Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be?
No
we
way.
could ransom ourselves.
You gotta be fucking kidding
You
me.
can hardly put a price on your own life.
Ransom or a robbery? We may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Exactly.
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Nope. 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 Bad advice. Where's Mom? Is there any... I'm just viewing stuff from up here. Alright, I guess I'm going out. Now what? Run! Run,
When I
Ethan!
say parry, get that sword out.
I mean, I can't... Let me just give it to him and get it over with.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Royland.
For now.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
This should be interesting.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well.
What if
will
I
convene the small
pulled the
council
rug
at
from
once.
under him? This is a good length first episode. My gosh. I guess you gotta get everyone with the first episode. Let's see, I've been playing almost 2 hours. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm assuming something dramatic will happen here, and that'll be the end of the act. Janky ass animation.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Do I ask
Before I
Mom
name
first?
my sentinel, I must tell you.
What?
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one.
Yeah.
Let him
I
be
know.
on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Can I change it now? That would be crazy.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
Sure.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
I can't. I need
Now,
strength.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel.
Already
I knew
abusing
this
his
would happen.
power.
He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Damn right.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold
It's
a
quite a
spear
sigil.
or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed.
Interesting.
We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Come on, Mom, give me advice.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Alright, so what's our plan
I
gonna
trust
be?
Mira's judgment.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must
No,
be
we're
mad.
going to war, bitches.
It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain
Even Duncan
with.
disagrees with.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may
That's
be
a terrible
willing,
decision,
but are
probably.
they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Gotta show strength against these fucking barbarians.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served
It's
your
Game of
father.
Thrones.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
There you go, teamwork.
You meet him at the gate with as much force
Oh,
as
God.
we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Oh yeah.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
I just listened to your
You're
advice.
likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
That's why you're Sentinel.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel.
Heavy
but you
is the
still seem
crown.
conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
I hope you don't betray
Mira
me,
has
Mom.
done everything she can in King's Landing.
Mira's
but there
great.
are others who can help us.
Such
What about
as?
your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Getting mixed messages here, Mom.
He always protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
Okay. We could use him.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Yeah, fuck
I
him.
wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's
Oh, if we're
teeth.
gonna fight a war, we need this guy.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was
Protected
nothing
me,
else
doesn't want to
Asher needed
rule.
know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
I'm following you, Ma.
You have many fine qualities. But
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
having another sword at your side always helps.
That's true.
Especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yeah.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Lonely to be leader. Ooh, Lady Marjorie's chambers. Alright, I guess I'm looking at stuff still. Okay. The looking at doesn't really do anything. Let's just go straight to examine. Take seal, return seal? No, I'm trying to get Marjorie's trust.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Thank you, Sarah. But I have to do this myself.
If you feel that way. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Marjorie!
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
No, she's out of the room.
How is King Joffrey, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
She got smacked.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife.
Man, I got her beat
I
up.
allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
So much for that.
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Aw, sad face.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
Not so much for that plan.
I'm sorry, my lady.
At least I'm gearing up for war.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
So does her story end
but
here?
For now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Not sure who else I could have trusted. Is Tyrion gonna come back?
Milady.
Oh, this guy.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
She's backing up.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm running out of options.
Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
What?
People who'd
That
be
was
willing
weird.
to help you.
Alright, I guess I still have an avenue for help. Soldier. I had to try the Marjorie scenario, I guess. What are you looking at, puff face?
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
Alright.
He should be here.
Guess we lost Duncan.
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Here we go. Fucking Ramsay.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
You're the
Not
worst.
the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it now?
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton?
Fucking Ramsay.
Son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
no.
of
That's enough.
What a punk.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this...
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Look at you.
Game of Thrones style.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill.
This guy's
can you all
dangerous
lot
as
do
shit.
this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
I'm smiling. Ethan's smiling.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Oh god. It's a scary man. Go away.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. nothing.
Like Jerusalem.
We'll see.
Watch Kingdom of Heaven.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father.
Nope.
Lord Bolton.
Alright, how am I gonna get out of this?
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the warden also deserving of your respect?
Not kneeling.
But then, I am not my father.
I didn't kneel to
Perhaps
Cersei.
that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
I didn't really have a choice there.
It was Forrester Squire who did it.
Oh, now you're starting to fight.
One soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit...
Oh, this should be good. This should be good.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
I think
We are
so.
talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Foresters have been tending Ironwood for thousands of years. The White Hills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
That's a good argument.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
I guess this isn't a
To
terrible
ensure
compromise.
there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Whoop. This just got ugly.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Kill him.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, cool.
Twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
No,
Lord
no,
Ramsay,
no,
that's
no.
enough.
Do you like hunting?
Oh boy.
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
You're gonna kill her?
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want brave lord. Bolton's trouble.
Oh, shit.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
Oh, shit.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Okay.
I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Ryan!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him
Oh, man.
if they give you any trouble.
Ryan!
Whoops. So much for me
Lovely
controlling
meeting
Ethan.
all of you.
Ramsey.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody
Fucking
help
dick.
him! Fetch the mace so quickly!
He's dead.
You
He's dead.
brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You
I was
will
protecting
not
my
take
sister.
him!
Help me! Ryan, please!
This animation's terrible.
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
No, he's dead. Cool. Okay. So I guess I take control of someone else. That didn't end well for Ethan. This story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. I don't know if I want to see this.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
Wow.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
Yeah, this is not gonna be
My
good.
sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
What else was I supposed to
Can't
do?
let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone.
I get to control the
There are
women now.
those who will
Cool.
fight for us.
I dig it.
Those who hold House Forrester above
Oh yeah,
all
Jon
other
Snow, baby.
houses.
Yeah.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is
that
avenged.
was brutal.
Until Ryan is home again.
Oh
Our
man.
house will not.
They're all gonna die. These guys are all
will be
gonna
ready.
die. It's Game of Thrones,
Nothing
man.
comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh Jesus. Oh boy. All right, let's see. 65% stayed with Bowen. 60% swore loyalty. Only 35% to Wall. Oh, only 30% picked Royland. Okay. 50% met Ramsey. Is it going to start episode 2? I don't want to start episode 2. Okay. All right, people. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1. I guess there are 6 episodes. And that was a crazy ending. And I'll be back for more soon.